One of us came out and talked about 10 different copper rounds, and I think another one of us came out and talked about another 10 different copper rounds. But how about this? It's time to bring all 20 out at once so you could choose which one you need or get them all at once. We have 200 years plus of designs of United States Mint coinage featured on 1 ounce copper rounds, and you get 10 coins, or 10 copper rounds, I should say, for just $29.95. Now, we've kept them in the 2 separate groups for you because a lot of you joined us with Group 1 and needed Group 2, and a bunch of you joined us with Group 2 and may still need Group 1. So we kept them separate. So I will say right off the bat that there are 20 different designs. You will not get any duplicates if you order both. What a great span of history that you're seeing going across your screen right now. You just saw the Mercury Dime, we have the Barber, and it's important dates in it too. So in each one of these series, you'll know, here's the first year of issue, 1892. There's the 09S Lincoln, everybody knows about that. The 07 Gold Indian, you have that story of the Incuse design. The first year of issue Peace, 1921, the only high relief, and then the beautiful St. Gaudens Gold. Those are all in Group 1. 10 different 1 ounce coppers, $29.95 each. Now the bottom 2 shelves are Group 2. So if you got Group 1, come back and get Group 2. There's the Fujio cent, the Flowing Here $1. We had lots of fun with that with the new release a few years ago. And then it keeps going. We have the Seated Liberty, we have a Flying Eagle cent, that first year of issue, 1856, that not many people know about. They're very, very, very pricey if you try to get a real one. 57, 58 was a very short series for the Flying Eagle cent, the first ever small cents. Tons of story, tons of beautiful imagery on these 1 ounce coppers. Obverse and reverse designs match. Here is the Walking Liberty or Silver Eagle, it's the same design. Franklin $50. This one here has the entire span, 48 through 63, noted on the obverse there. And the first year of issue Kennedy half. The 1964, the only time they ever made the Kennedy in 90% silver. I'm just giving you a bunch of information on each one of these that represent, of the originals, and each one of these represent that original series. Beautiful 1 ounce coppers, individually encapsulated for protection and storage as well. By the way, 1 ounce coppers are selling with our competition. There's a Carson City Morgan. Couldn't let that pass by without highlighting that. And the Buffalo Type 1 on the mound, Standing Liberty Quarter, and back to the Mercury Dime where we began. But our competition's at $5 a piece. They're $5 a piece. 10 rounds are going to run you $50. 20 rounds, $100. How about 20 rounds for under $60, just $59.90 if you get all 20. But you have to buy both sets, okay? We have the Group 1 and the Group 2. So if you're shopping online, you must order both item numbers. 905-11879 is the item number for Group 1. That's the top 10 across the top 2 shelves. And 905-11950, that's the second group of 10. We just happened to break them into 2 groups to give you guys the option and make it affordable, spread it out. But now they're both featured together, and you can get all 20 for that low price of $59.90, $29.95 per set of 10. So join us, give us a call, mention it to your operators, 1 ounce copper rounds, or visit us via the web and order online, again, avccoins.com. Now, each one has its own QR code on the screen, so if you're comfortable, you can use your smartphone or your tablet, the camera app, and scan it. Just use the camera app, point it at one of those QR codes, and it pops up a link. Tap it, you're ready to go. Starting with the Indian head cent at the top left, that is where it all begins in our minds. I mean, we kind of mix them up. It's not in date order, but in visual order, that's where it is in the beginning. Let's see what the date is when we look at it, but it's the Indian cent, 1877. That's the one that we picked, and that's try to find an 1877 Indian cent in real life. Carson City is one of the most coveted Morgan dollars, and that one has that CC mint mark visual on there. The Type 1 Buffalo nickel, the Standing Liberty quarter, the Mercury dime, The Mercury dime was released in 1916 as part of the trio with the Standing Liberty Quarter and the Walking Liberty half dollar. That began the Renaissance, but so did the Lincoln cent. That really did start the Renaissance coin redesign with the St. Gaudens Gold, which was the first coin redesign in Teddy Roosevelt's Coin Renaissance program. That one here. Let's redesign all coins to be just as beautiful as our country and our people. And it kicked off a whole new era of United States coinage. Design changes, series with the different designs. First, last, we have so many beautiful things all represented here on these beautiful 1 ounce copper pieces. Just $29.95 per set of 10. Join us and save our competitions at $5 each, which will run you $50 for every 10 that you buy. Well, how about this? The 10 that you buy here, just $29.95 each for all 10. Buy both, you get 20 different designs while supplies last. Everybody, how about this? Let's put a 1 minute clock up, because these are really moving very quickly. And I wasn't surprised. I mean, you're talking about 200 years of U.S. Mint coinage, give or take, and each one represents a notable issue in the span of those 200 years, and then a notable issue within that series, right? First year of issue Kennedy, the 1877 Indian cent, the Carson City Morgan, the first year of issue Type 1 Buffalo. Each one has its story that makes it special. Lots of good stuff. But the savings, of course, silver's on fire, gold's on fire. Well, not many people are really paying attention to copper. Now, the only difference on some of these is you might see it say 1 ounce. That's because it's the 1 ounce copper. Encapsulated, will come to you in a pouch, and all you have to do is take them out and enjoy the beauty. So folks, join us on this one. Save $5. I mean, the competition's at $5 each. $29.95 for 10. Do the math. What a savings. Let's see what's next.